From Newcastle United set to submit a massive bid for a prolific winger,
You serious?
to the Dubravka heroics.
I feel confident. I try to be as big as I.
What?
But what was the secret behind the underwhelming performance against Blackburn?
Blackburn made it difficult for us. They packed the back line, they packed midfield, very congested central areas. Thought there was.
How is Anthony Gordon transforming Newcastle? Is Julian Nagelsmann on his way to Newcastle United? As per, join us as we discuss the 5 things we learned in Blackburn Rovers 1, Newcastle United 1.
Let's go.
Starting off, Martin Dubravka was the standout performer, not only in the shootout but throughout the match. He played a crucial role in keeping the scoreline level during the first half with 2 excellent saves to deny Tyre Dolan and Sami Smodics. In extra time, he made another important save to deny Smodics once again. Dubravka's shot-stopping abilities were instrumental in keeping the team in the game and ultimately securing the victory in the shootout. Despite having some limitations, Dubravka proved to be a reliable and top-class shot-stopper in this match. His performance was recognized by being named the man of the match, as he played a pivotal role in the team's success, having a match rating of a staggering 9.4, 8 saves, 5 saves from inside the box, 2 penalty shootout saves, 1 high claims, 40 touches, 88% passing accuracy, and 8 accurate long balls. Credit is due to Dubravka for his outstanding shot-stopping performance, which was crucial in securing the win.
We are delighted to be there. It was a difficult match for us. Chances on the both sides, so I'm really happy that we are there now.
You saved 2 penalties in the shootout. Just what was going through your head in those situations?
Well, it's a lottery, but I have to give the credit to the goalie coaches and analysis because we were well prepared and we watched all the clips. So I felt confident. I tried to be as big as I can be. Try to make them a little bit nervous, and at the end, I was able to save 2 penalties. So happy.
Given it was a cup tie, and obviously being a goalkeeper, was there a lot more preparation than usual for these kind of situations?
Obviously you hope that you don't go through to the penalties because that's the lottery. You never know what's going to happen there. It's the nerves. And first of all, I'm so happy that we could have penalties on our side with our friends. They give us so much energy, so that helps. And you can't really prepare for this kind of situation. It's personal, behavior and confidence. So that's the only thing what you can do at the moment.
Then, Joe Willock appeared frustrated during his first start since November, having a 6.1 match rating, 30 touches, 13 out of 15 accurate passes, 1 out 1 accurate crosses, 0 out of 4 successful dribbles, 1 out of 8 ground duels won, indicating that he was still in the process of regaining his full match fitness and sharpness. Harvey Barnes had an extremely wasteful performance, which was further highlighted by his missed opportunity in extra time and his unsuccessful spot kick. Having a match rating of 5.9, 24 touches, 67 passing accuracy, 0 key passes, 0 out of 2 accurate crosses, 1 shot on target, 2 shots off target, 1 shot blocked, 0 out of 3 successful dribbles, 1 big chance missed, 1 penalty shootout miss, 1 out of 6 ground duels won. Alexander Isak, in his second start since returning from a groin injury, seemed to lack sharpness and appeared a bit rusty. Although he found himself in promising positions, his finishing and overall performance fell short of expectations, having a match rating of 6.6, 0 shots on target, 0 shots off target, 0 shots blocked, 1 successful dribble, and only 25 touches in 65 minutes. While Jacob Murphy also lacked any kind of cutting edge when getting on the ball in the final third, having a match rating of 6.6. Despite their subpar performances, the notable aspect is that these players are now back from injury. Another injury boost was Elliot Anderson coming on for Miley in the 116 minute, who looked lively in the 4 minutes he played, and kept his cool from the spot during the shootout. This signifies an increase in the strength of the team's bench, providing more depth and options. As these players continue to regain their fitness and match sharpness, it is anticipated that Newcastle's season will undergo a positive change for the better. Eddie Howe also provided an injury update on Nick Pope, saying, "There's no immediate update, but he's not on the verge of returning. He's working his way back and is still very much gym-based. He has done a couple of sessions outside, but they're very, very gentle at this stage. I still think he's a number of weeks away." Even when I'm unimpressed with Newcastle United, I consistently observe moments of quality from Anthony Gordon. Even in the little details, such as darting deep to create space and prevent passing lanes, he demonstrates the significance of his contributions. It shouldn't be underestimated how much his teammates will value and appreciate this aspect of his play. Although he missed a glorious one-on-one opportunity, he quickly made amends by tapping home Miguel Almiron's cross. His performance was a mix of ups and downs, but he managed to redeem himself in extra time and during the penalty shootout. He remained lively throughout the match, showcasing his energy and involvement in the game. Having a match rating of 8.0, 1 goal, 3 shots on target, 4 successful dribbles, 2 big chances missed, 1 penalty shootout goal, 71 touches, 85% passing accuracy, 4 key passes, 2 accurate crosses, 1 accurate long pass, and 9 ground duels won. And after the game, Eddie Howe said,
Really tough game, really tough game. We knew it was going to be. Blackburn made it difficult for us. They packed the back line, they packed midfield, very congested central areas. I thought there was some good bits and some not good bits. Martin made some really important saves during the 90 minutes, but as did their goalkeeper. So a game with a lot of chances actually, and only 2 goals, but very pleased to get through, and that's a big moment in our season.
Yeah, Martin Dubravka was ill last weekend. I think he's made a few Blackburn supporters sick as well tonight. How do you assess his performance in the shootout? 2 big saves for your team.
Magnificent in the shootout. I thought he was really unlucky with the goal we conceded, because within that goal I thought he made a magnificent save from our angle. Really important touch onto the bar. Unfortunately they scored from the rebound, and that was probably the most disappointing thing on the night from our side, where we'd worked so hard to get the lead. And you just hope that one would be enough. Of course, we were looking to score and take the game away from Blackburn, but we conceded. And then from that moment, with the crowd up, and yeah, I thought the players responded really well.
It was a very good goal from your side to break the deadlock that you needed, but how frustrating was that to then concede so soon and in the manner you did? Quite unfortunate.
Yeah, we're disappointed with that, because when you work so hard to create chances, and it was never going to be a high-scoring game today, I don't think. I think it was quite obvious of that in the first half. Then it was going to be a game of minimal margins that was going to win it. We hoped that would be enough. It wasn't, but that's where the players did well to stay calm and to make sure we got to extra time. And then in extra time, I felt we were the better team and had a number of chances, gilt-edged chances, to win the game, and we didn't. So it was the lottery of the shootout.
all in all, it's the club's first ever win in an FA Cup penalty shootout. As Bruno said, a very difficult game where we had to do our best to move forward. Happy for our team and very proud of today's work. We follow our goals. In other Newcastle United news, according to Fabrizio Romano, Eddie Howe confirmed that Newcastle is pushing to agree on a new deal for Joelinton by saying, "That's always been in my mind as an absolute priority to try and get him to stay at the club long term. I see that as hugely important." Howe, on what Joelinton brings to the team, also said, "I think we've missed Joe's qualities, especially physically, his robustness, his abilities in duels, set plays for and against. We're very lucky to have a midfielder that's as big as he is and as competitive as he is. And whenever you lose those qualities, you notice when they're not there. He's a very unusual midfielder, really, a prototype. You don't get many like him, and it's certainly been missed, what he can bring." It's further reported that given Dan Ashworth is being put on gardening leave, it will now be down to Darren Eales, Mehrdad Godusi, and Amanda Stavely to sort the negotiations for Joelinton's new contract. Then moving on, according to Team Talk, both Newcastle United and Arsenal are reportedly preparing bids for Takefusa Kubo, the 22-year-old Japanese winger from Real Sociedad. Earlier this month, Kubo renewed his contract with Real Sociedad, extending it until 2029. It's worth noting that he had previously been signed until 2027, and within just a year and a half, he has already agreed to a contract extension. The primary objective of this renewal is to reward Kubo's good performances with an improved salary that reflects his contributions to the team, and his release clause still remains at €60 million. Since joining Real Sociedad, Kubo has played 71 official matches, scoring 15 goals and providing 10 assists. He has quickly become a favorite among the club's fans, earning their admiration in a short period of time. Furthermore, Kubo is among the top 10 under-23 players with the most successful dribbles in La Liga this season, further highlighting his skill and impact on the field. In the current league season, he has played 21 games, 3 Team of the Weeks, 7 goals, 3.42 xG, 3 assists, and 5.09 XA. When comparing Takefusa Kubo to Miguel Almiron, what stands out to me is Kubo's level of influence and consistent match performance. This can be seen in the contrasting heat maps and the consistency of his performance ratings in the last 5 matches. But tell me, would you want Newcastle to sign him? Then according to journalist Joel Bland, this will be Paul Dummett's final season playing for Newcastle United. Sources close to the player have recently reinforced, as it stands, he won't receive a contract extension in the summer after he took a pay cut at the start of this season to remain at the club for 1 more year. Then according to reports coming out of Germany, Newcastle United are interested in replacing Eddie Howe with Julian Nagelsmann this summer. The German national coach has not decided yet if he wants to return to a club or sign a new contract, but is in the same agency like Newcastle's Fabian Schär. But tell me, would you want him over Eddie Howe? However, according to Grag Hope of the Daily Mail, club sources have come forward and backed Eddie Howe today, with summer transfer plans already in place and Newcastle set to push forward into the next phase with their full support behind him. Then in a recent development, the quarter-final draw has been made for the FA Cup. Newcastle will head to the Etihad Stadium to face Manchester City for a trip to Wembley for the winners in the semi-final.
Oh, hell no!
Just a reminder, Newcastle had knocked Manchester City out of the Carabao Cup this season. By the way, if you want to know why Joe Willock is about to massively change Newcastle's season, click the video link on screen now.